This is my buddy from the gym's clothing brand. It's Ñuu Savi. They are like indigenous and Mexican. I say they because, multiple people are kind of like doing this thing. But one of the guys started it, I think, with his cousin. They did all the graphic design for the clothing. And I think he's on the like fifth or fourth drop or whatever you call it. I don't know what the terminology is. People are like releasing clothing and stuff. I think it's cool how easily you could start a business today. You could start a business online, like doing anything pretty much. You just have to convince someone that you could do it, which over the internet, like, it's not the craziest thing, right? Like, people get scammed, right? People believe like, oh, I'm getting like messages from a actual prince. So you could probably convince someone that you're at least somewhat qualified of doing something. Like, anybody could start a business. And it's really so easy. You just build like the foundation, and you just keep building the foundation and you keep building the foundation. And eventually, you reach somewhere. But if you could convince someone, like, at least I could give you a shirt, like, how hard is that? Right? So my buddy was like, I want to sell clothes. And I got a pair. I was trying to get a pair for like a couple weeks actually, but I just couldn't get in touch with him. And I just got the shorts. So he does like a compression shirt and shorts. And it's all like for Muay Thai, for like boxing, It's cool though. It's just like a polyester. It's sports like clothing. I'm not gonna be on here like, oh, cotton, linen. I don't know, dude. I don't know how like wearing plastic is gonna affect me. I hope it doesn't affect me too much, but it's just clothing at the end of the day. God tells us, do not think too much about what you shall eat or what you shall, wear, but seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Something like that, right, guys? The scriptures. If you don't, you should read them. But this is just business. It's just like doing something for someone else, and then them agreeing, to like basically reward you in return. Like, it's a reward. It's like you're doing a side quest, like sell one t-shirt plus $10 or something. And he's got t-shirts, compression t-shirts. He's got shorts. If you're not in the Chicagoland area, like, your chances of getting some Ñuu Savi clothing is probably like pretty low to non-existent. So I'm not like on here, I'm kind of repping it. Not yet, but like halfway through the workout, I saw him and I was like, hey, dude, let me get some of those shorts at least. Like, I had no cash on me and he had no shirts left. He had sold out of the shirts, but I got a pair of shorts. And this is 2-month-old video, so I think he's dropped like 3 more designs or something. Like different color palettes. They're all different designs actually, which is kind of sweet. But he says like he's not going to go back to the old designs. He's just going to keep making new ones. And I think that's a cool idea. Like, it makes it limited. It makes it kind of special, and I don't know how long he's going to do that. Maybe he finds a design he really likes and he'll stick with it. But, I'm here for it. I might get another pair just because having a compression shirt and shorts is not the worst thing in the world. And yeah, it's just like gym clothing. So I was thinking about that for a while, but I would always talk myself out of it, guys. I actually had a spread, or is it Teespring spread shirt? There's like a couple companies you could like do this through. I know Ivan Jurek has his like squat every day. He has got like a little clothing line online, and he actually made like some really nice jerseys. But yeah, he was like complaining about how oh, you get like basically no money from it. You have to like basically make the profit margin like huge for yourself to make solid money off it, because the website gets most of it, you know. You are basically just marketing at that point. You're just looking for potential clients, and that's business. It's not something I actually really understood before. Even now, I don't really get it, guys. But like, we trade stuff. Like, I don't need this soccer ball. You don't need 20 bucks. And so we trade. And it's a interesting experience. You know, inflation is kind of not cool because everyone's like, nah, my stuff's more expensive. My stuff's more expensive. And, you know, really, sometimes we got to humble ourselves. I sell things at a loss all the time because I got to get rid of them. Like, I bought this nice Mustang. I love this Mustang, guys. I bought it so I could learn to drive manual, and I just sold it to like some people that don't even speak English for a loss. And, you know, like a pretty bad loss because the car is over 20 years old. You know, it's not exactly prime like market, or I don't know what you even call that. It's not, you know, it's not exactly top of the line, okay? It's a 20-year-old Mustang, and it had some problems which I was vocal about, because how am I not going to tell these people the truth? Like, oh yeah, sometimes it just doesn't start. Um and so they didn't even speak English. They were like trying to barter with me on Google Translate. I thought that was kind of funny. Um, and then the guy actually like asked me for a job, which was kind of messed up for me to laugh at, but he totally asked for me for a job on Google Translate. And yeah, they had just recently moved to the United States. I think it's so interesting. But basically, you know, that's the market. Someone's got to sell at a loss. You can't always get profit, or else it's inflation. Or, you know, you're making up the money at that point. Like, oh, I've held on to it, now it's more valuable. Like, what? It's not real. Like, think about how much damage you do. You destroy your relationships. You just like argue with people, lie to people. You know, I'm not saying every day all the time, but like eventually you're gonna fail, you're gonna fall. You're a sinner just like me. You're just another person on earth. So what's the point in like holding on so tightly? I sold all my video games. I was so deeply attached to my video games, and then I saw one day like, you know, this just isn't doing it for me, and I sold them all in a month. And I had a lot of games, guys. I had like, I don't know, maybe 50 to 100 like Nintendo DS, Wii, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. I played a lot of Nintendo games, I'll be honest. The computer games I can't sell, but I don't play them anymore. And I sold like all my consoles, which was maybe like 5 or 6 or 7, and it's a lot. Like, it's just a lot of time. It's a lot of energy. For me, it wasn't serving me. I sold it. You know, put it back in the marketplace. It's working, right? It totally works. Am I just gonna leave it to rot? No. Someone else can use that. And that's why I sold those at a loss too, guys. Like, selling things at a loss is not bad. You're just serving someone. You're just serving them. Like, imagine serving someone dinner. Is it like a loss because you used energy to put the plate in front of them? Is it a loss because you use a little energy to cook a meal? No. Like, aren't you gonna eat as well? Like, you still get paid, right? I just didn't get paid as much. And to be honest, I got my worth out of those games. So making any profit is a profit. It's nice. This is a leg day, guys. Feel free to copy it, do it for yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.